webinar 2022 organized by Arona International. Today we are having this amazing webinar introducing 6 top signature university of the United States of America, and the special speaker, one Mr. Alejandro Cobos. He is the program sales and marketing manager of Adelphi University, Cleveland University, and the another one is Miss Dana Bay, program and sales marketing from University of Chicago, Illinois, University of Boston, Massachusetts, and University of Pacific, California. So this session will be having with Bangladeshi student, particularly to promote Bangladeshi student to the global platform. So hope viewers, you all will have a good time, and you'll be able to learn and explore perspective education to USA. So until then, stay tuned and let's start the session. Thank you so much.
Into being able to get your education is the most important thing you can do for yourself. So I really appreciate that you're all taking the step, taking the time to research. And Donna and I, it's our pleasure to talk to you about amazing universities that we have today. Okay, Mr. Omar, would you be able to provide co-host access very quickly? So like I was saying, this is the first step into your next career, into your life. I myself studied in the United States for the longest time, and it's been one of the best opportunities that I ever had in my entire life. And we're here to promote why it is just so life-changing for you to be able to go into the universities in the United States. Now, today I have 3 different universities that I'm going to be representing. Amazing universities. I do have a lot of material, but I promise I'll be as consistent and as fast as possible. So let's go ahead and get started with the first university that everyone in South Asia is talking about, Cleveland State University, located in beautiful Cleveland, Ohio. Now, when you're thinking about what university you want in your life experience, you ask yourself these 3 components. You want an affordable university, you want a university that's welcoming, and you want fantastic education. You don't have to look any further. This is the place for you. Cleveland State University is number 11 in the city of lowest cost of living, one of the top most welcoming cities in the United States, and top tier 1 in best engineering schools. Over 3,000 different internships that we have available for our students. Now, this is an overview of what STEM degrees are. For anyone out there who's thinking about going to the United States, we need to let them know about what STEM degrees are. STEM degrees are degrees that are in science, technology, engineering, or mathematics. What this allows you is to be able to stay in the United States up to 3 years after you graduate. This betters your chance of even developing more of your skills and getting great jobs, such as the ones our students get at Amazon, Osborne Engineering, First Energy, Goodrich. It's global companies that our students are able to get. These are just some pictures of the beautiful campus and what it means to be part of the Cleveland State University community in Cleveland, Ohio. Now, for any undergraduate students out there, we have a plethora of different options, over 175 degrees to choose from, but we want to focus on the STEM degrees, from biology all the way down to all the different engineering components that we have. Now, for the entry requirements into this university, for undergraduate students, this would be, you would require an IELTS, a TOEFL, or an ITEP. Keep in mind, this IELTS only requires a 6.0, no part below 5, extremely accessible. Now, for the actual GPA, if for most of the majors, it's going to be a 2.3 GPA required. What does this translate to? It translates to around 40 out of 100 or 2.3 GPA. This is an example for business. However, for engineering, you require a 50 out of 100 or 2.9 to 3.0 GPA. You also additionally need to take the ACT or SAT. However, if you do not take it, that's completely fine. You can still get admitted. The only difference is once you get to the university, you're going to need to take a quick math exam to see where your math level is at. But if you do well, you would go directly into your engineering track. Now, if you don't meet these criteria, not to worry, we also have other options for you to be able to get entry. Now, for the actual cost for this program, tuition is for annually around $17,200 US. And we have merit-based scholarships of up to $1,600 per year. Now, having said this, this is an extremely affordable city, extremely affordable price for a great academic experience. Now let's go ahead and look at the graduate programs that everyone is also seeking for. We are housed on two different schools, the College of Business and the College of Engineering. Now for the English entry requirements, as we said before, we accept IELTS, TOEFL, and ITEM. And in order to be able to get entry into the engineering programs of computer science, which everyone is talking about, everyone wants computer science, it's the future. We do have it. You require a 3.0 GPA or 55 percentile. This is for computer science, software engineering, and biomedical engineering. For any of the other programs, including the Masters of Information Systems and the rest of the engineerings, you only require a 2.75 GPA, which equals to around 52 percentile. Okay? Now, let's focus on the College of Business. Fantastic opportunity because we host the amazing program of Masters of Information Systems. Now, a lot of our students always ask us, what is MIS, Masters of Information Systems? It's the beautiful degree that it combines engineering with computer science, with business, all in a beautiful ribbon for you. This program is fantastic. It's one of the top, most sought after programs all over the United States and the world. And you can take it two ways, thesis or non-thesis. And you can actually take this program and you can specialize in different components. You can take the core courses with electives in business, core courses with approved electives in the engineering department, and concentrations of IT management, business analytics, and security. Something I want you to notice is GMAT and GRE at Cleveland State University. Forget about it. You don't need to worry about it. It's completely waived off because we want to be more accessible for all of our students. Now, the starting total estimated tuition cost would be from around $37,000 up to $39,000 US with scholarships of up to $1,000 US per year. Again, extremely affordable. Besides that, we also have the College of Engineering with Abbott accredited accreditations for our engineering programs, one of the highest accreditations out there. We also have annual engineering fairs where our students are able to connect with professionals from all over the world into their next steps in life. I want everyone to see, because we have all the way from computer science, all the way down to all the different engineering programs that we have. This is a great opportunity for you to see, specifically if you're looking for engineering. GRE, waived off, like I mentioned before, and the estimated tuition cost is on the right-hand side. Important dates for any undergraduate student looking to enter Cleveland State University, you can still apply. The application deadline for fall is July 12th. For undergrad, for the summer, we are still accepting. We need to make sure we have everything done by the middle of March for you all to come for undergraduate into Cleveland State University if you wish to. Again, fall and for fall, undergraduate and postgraduate is open for everyone. And now I loved Ohio so much, the state of Ohio, that I couldn't just get one university. I brought you a second option, which is the University of Dayton, an amazing university in Dayton, Ohio. What makes this university so great? Cleveland State University was an urban campus within the city. University of Dayton is a private research university in a suburban campus. Beautiful, more traditional environment for a university experience. It's one of the best value universities, number 46th in best engineering schools, and top 10 students love these colleges. Now, Dayton, Ohio is known for its innovation. The airplane, the Wright brothers, it was first flown here. The cash register, the modern refrigeration, all invented in this beautiful, innovative city. Why do we call it innovative? We call it innovative because it's a STEM city. And I'll go back to that in a bit. But here's just some pictures for you to visualize the beautiful suburban campus that Dayton offers. Now, what is a STEM city? Like I mentioned, STEM degrees are very well known in the United States, extremely popular. And a city that is STEM means that we have over 100 tech startups that are actively seeking to hire people that graduated from these degrees. So it's a fantastic opportunity, okay? What are these opportunities? Salesforce, PwC, Boeing, Coca-Cola, Ford. All of our students are able to internship or get jobs with these prestigious industries. Now, let's focus on the undergraduate programs for our students. We have a lot of different majors to choose from, but of course, we like to focus as well on the STEM degrees, going from biology to biochemistry, chemistry, all the way down to all the different engineerings that we provide at University of Dayton, a very well-known engineering institution. Now, for undergraduate entry requirements for any student from Bangladesh, and I love that we're talking about Bangladesh because we want Bangladeshi students to come to the United States. Amazing, it's an honor. Now, if you are coming to the University of Dayton, you require a 3.0 GPA, which equals to a higher secondary certificate of 50 out of 100 or 3 out of 5. In University of Dayton, we take IELTS, TOEFL, ITIP, or Duolingo. So you need to make sure that you take one of these exams. Duolingo is quite accessible, take it home exam. Now, if you're saying, Alejandro, I really want to go, but my grades aren't there or my English score isn't there, not to worry. We have accelerator programs where basically what's going to happen is you're going to be taking less credit-bearing courses, but you will still take some. And we will support it with English components to make sure that we support you through the process. Again, this is just if you don't have that GPA or English needed. Now, for undergraduate tuition and fees, tuition for this program is $46,400 a year, but we have amazing scholarship opportunities up to $25,000 per year. So this really brings down the price, okay? Up to $25,000 per year. So it's an extremely affordable academics at the same time that Ohio is one of the most affordable states. Now, for the graduate degrees that we offer here, we have a plethora from MBAs to Masters of Finance, which is STEM designated, Master of Business Analytics, Computer Science, so all the engineerings, okay? So a great opportunity for you to be able to get a master's with STEM designated or an MBA. These are just some of our different students who have come from all over the world, and they've actually been able to resonate how their computer science opportunities were, how their Masters of Business Administration helped them reach the next level, how their engineerings are being used now with industries from all over the world. It's just a great opportunity, and this is how you are able to get into this program. If you're looking for a graduate program for Bangladesh, you would require a direct GPA, 55 out of 100 to get the direct track. For anything under the education programs, it would be 52 out of 100. Please keep in mind that for engineering, we also require a GRE of 301 or above with the following statistics that you would require in each level. For engineering management, we do require a 4-year degree. However, also something to note is that the 3-year degrees are accepted for computer science at this program. There's a no backlog cap at this university, as well as in Cleveland State University. No backlogs required, no backlog cap. Now, for advanced math, this is, again, an accelerator promotion that you can take that in case you haven't really met the criteria that is required. So as you can see, we're extremely accessible to be able to provide these opportunities for all of our students. Now, for the English requirements, we take TOEFL, IELTS, ITIP, and Duolingo as well. And of course, that you can, for MBA, Masters in Finance, and Masters in Business Analytics, you can actually submit a GRE waiver if your scores are high enough. Something to note for the computer science program, any major under computer engineering or information technology should have a B or better in computer programming courses, okay? Even if you do not, please do submit your application and we'll be able to guide you the best way possible because computer science is booming and we wanna make sure we showcase it. Now, tuition for one semester in this program goes from around $7,000 up to $15,000 per semester. This would be, of course, we do have scholarships of up to $1,000 per year. This is University of Dayton. You can see all the different majors that we have from MBA all the way to the engineerings. And the graduate direct total estimated tuition cost is all the program for 2 years of what it would cost, okay? Perfect. Now, we do have a mandatory program housing at University of Dayton for graduate students because we tried to find the best possible, most affordable option for all students out there. So if you want to study graduate degree in University of Dayton, we have a very inexpensive, affordable, and extremely safe and popular option for you all. If you by any chance still want to live off campus, we can always talk to see if you can apply for a waiver. However, this is the most affordable and accessible as well. Important dates. For the summer of 2022, any student that wants to study Master's in Business Analytics, this is a STEM designated course. You absolutely can apply, as well as any undergraduate students. For fall 2022, undergraduate and graduate are all allowed to come, and all programs are open. So you still have time for the fall. If you want undergraduate or Master's in Business Analytics in the summer, make sure to apply as soon as possible. With that, that is our 2 universities in Ohio, and we're gonna go to our 3rd university. Our 3rd university is a city I lived in for 5 years. It's New York. I love it with all my heart. I am extremely excited to showcase New York City and Adelphi because it is a beauty. It's a gem of a city. And right now, something that I'm very interested in, we actually have a lot of students from Bangladesh going to our programs at Adelphi, and I want to see all of you there as well, okay? Fun facts about Adelphi. We are one of the top 21% universities in Times Higher Education and the Wall Street Journal. Over 200 employers where students can intern with internships within the city of New York City, the capital of finance in the world. It is beautiful to live there, to study there, to work there. I have a feeling that every single person in the world will at one point get to New York. You're going to, either to live there, either to work there, either to study there. Why not do it from now? New York is the gateway to the entire world. Innovation is happening as we speak in New York City. And I just love it because this is the best of both cities. It's New York City next to you and a Adelphi campus that is a little bit farther away. Now, the good thing about this is a lot of our students say, Alejandro, would love to live in New York. It sounds like a dream. It's too expensive. No, I'm here to tell you it is not. I lived there myself for 5 years, and it's all about where you're living. Because if you go live in Manhattan, yes, it's going to get expensive. But if you're like myself and you live in Queens, I've found rent up to $550 US a month. Extremely affordable for New York, as well as you live a little bit farther away from New York City. So you have the best of both worlds. New York City on your left, Garden City, Adelphi to the right. Beautiful suburban campus. The connections that we have here, of course, it's New York. We have the United Nations right next door. We have Ernst & Young, PwC, KPMG, Deloitte, Amazon, AIG, IBM, all the companies. They're in New York. They're nowhere else as well. So this is where all the headquarters are. This is where the big investment bankers are. And about talking about investment bankers, we take our students to Goldman Sachs. We take our students to all the big companies. Now, this is actually a picture of myself. As you can see, I've actually lost some weight after this time. But here, actually, I took students to the United Nations. We celebrated Holy Festival. I took them to Microsoft events. I know I can vouch for Adelphi University and what they're doing to provide students the opportunity to study in New York. I absolutely loved my time there. Now, Daria was actually one of our students from Russia who actually is working with the United Nations, and she's doing a fantastic job in her internship. Now, Mazamdar went from Adelphi to Amazon and now works as partnerships and alliances for Amazon, which is just a fantastic opportunity because he lived and interned in a company in New York City. Now, undergraduate programs, we have so many. Fantastic psychology program, business, education, social work, all that you can think. STEM degrees though, biology, biochemistry, down to statistics. The other day I was talking with a student from Bangladesh. He had a fascination for neuroscience. And I was extremely fortunate that we had this opportunity for him to be able to apply. It was a great way to see where his mind is at. And on the right-hand side, you can actually see pictures of New York that I actually took myself. I really appreciate my pictures. It's Times Square, it's the Brooklyn Bridge, it's the Rockefeller Center. It's where the energy pulses from the ground, New York City. Now, let's get back on track with the undergraduate entry requirements. In order to be able to get into this program, you need a 3.0 GPA, which equals to 50% for Bangladesh level entry requirements. You also need a TOEFL, IELTS, Duolingo, or ITEP, one of these exams. If you do not meet these criteria, we also have accelerator programs, where, as you can see in the credits earned, you would only be taking 3 credits less in the accelerator program, but you would be graduating at the same time as an international direct student. Now, tuition is also very affordable, comparable to University of Dayton, actually, because you can see it's tuition of $43,200 US, and scholarships of up to $25,000 US. Now, there's a huge saying in New York, and that's every single human being has a family member or a friend in New York. The good thing about Adelphi is we work very close in hand. So if you're an undergraduate student and want to live off campus, absolutely you can, because we have a great place for you to be able to waive off undergraduate housing. Now, we have rents like around Forest Hills, which is where I used to live, as well as near the university, where you can see it's from $650 to $850 a month. Extremely affordable, okay? The food from all over the world, extremely inexpensive. Now, for the master's degrees that we offer, we have from the Master's of Business Analytics, we have the supply chain management, with a lot of students from Bangladesh are constantly asking me for it. It is a disruptive master's that all the world needs right now, and it's STEM accredited. Besides that, we have the computer science, applied mathematics and data science, and so many more programs, such as Masters of Public Health and Social Work. Now, in order to be able to get a direct program into this program, you need a 3.0 to 3.25 GPA, depending on the program, as well as TOEFL, IELTS, Duolingo, or ITEM. For master's programs, you can get a range up to $4,000 US per year. So this is great for you to be able to see what it would cost, as with the scholarships, because there's great scholarship opportunities. And per semester, as you can see, is $14,000 up to $17,000 US. Now, something to note for the level entry requirements, if you require, for most programs, you require a 3.0, which equals to 55%. For maximum backlogs amount, the required is 12. So if you have more than 12, 13 to 15 backlogs, we would need to make sure to send that into subjective review. However, for computer science, unlimited backlogs, doesn't matter how many there were. Students who have a business graduate program can also get direct entry if you have a 2.5 to 2.9 GPA, if you supplement a GMAT or GRE score. So as you can see, Adelphi prides itself in giving opportunities for students to be able to join these programs, okay? Finally, want to highlight this computer science program because the scholarships right now are up to $7,000 US per year. So you're getting a New York, great academics for a program that in total can just cost for the entire 2 years around $32,000 US. So that's the best deal you're ever going to get, your best return of investment. You can specialize in cybersecurity or software engineering, both trending fields. Fantastic opportunity. And finally, as you can see here, for the summer 2022, all undergraduate students are available. Come to New York. We also have master's program in Garden City, MBA program, and supply chain management, okay? Now for the fall, everything is open, okay? Perfect. With that, I have given you 3 amazing opportunities in the United States. 2 in Ohio, Cleveland State University, University of Dayton, and my beautiful New York, Adelphi University. It's been a pleasure speaking with all of you. And now my amazing colleague, Donna, is gonna share her presentation of her different universities. Donna?
Hi, Alejandro. Thank you very much. I love your presentation, love your energy. Thank you so much for showcasing all 3 universities. And I'm Dana. I'm gonna represent 3 more universities, which is, I will start from University of Illinois, Chicago, UIC. Most of you have heard of it. It's a top tier 1 public research university. University of Illinois, Chicago is the only public research university in Chicago. It's on 112th place between best universities in the US, and undergraduate engineering school is in top 70 schools, and it's a very diverse campus. It's an urban campus that is located in downtown Chicago. We have more than 50 languages spoken on campus. And our business analytics program is also ranked in top 50 programs. We are very proud to share the latest update that in the QS ranking, UIC is on the 11th place among public universities in the US. And before we will start the presentation and admission criteria, I want to share with you the story of Aziz Bagat, our student who was an undergraduate student, and he applied for a major in finance. And together with his major, he got a great support with our career center, and he had an internship with the top financial companies like Citibank, Goldman Sachs, American Express, and Ernst & Young. And that is another definition of UIC supporting students from all domains, by academics and also hands-on experience. And we offer more than 90 undergraduate programs. I won't go one by one, but I would like to share our STEM designated programs. And in business, we have a program which is Management Information and Decision Science program, which is STEM designated. We have College of Engineering. Almost all of our engineering programs are STEM designated, and we have undergraduate programs for computer science or industrial engineering and others. And also our College of Liberal Arts has programs in biochemistry, biological sciences, physics, chemistry, and others. We have also guaranteed paid internship for our engineering students, and I think it's one of the parts that we have to pay attention, because not everywhere and always the students get the guaranteed paid internship. And at UIC, we do offer guaranteed paid internship for engineering students. And Ariane is one of those students who was able to apply for this program, and he had an internship within the university. And in terms of the requirements, so we have a graduate direct program, and we do accept 3.0 CGPA for undergraduate students, or we also accept TOEFL, IELTS, and ITEP. IELTS should be 6.5 with no subscore below 6, and the TOEFL 80 with no subscore below 16. Duolingo is not accepted at UIC, and SAT is not required. When it comes to Bangladeshi admission requirements, so for secondary school certificate for international direct program, we accept from 50 to 59%, or if they have done the UK curriculum like IGCSEs and A levels, then it will be 5 Cs or 96 as per the UCAS points. We also have an academic accelerator program for students who have below 50%, and extended academic accelerator program as well for students who have below 50% and their IELTS is below 6.5. That's for undergraduate students. And for graduate students, we offer more than 34 programs through Shorelight partnership in College of Architecture, Business Administration, Engineering, College of Education, Liberal Arts, Urban Planning. I would like to highlight our STEM designated graduate programs. As for business programs, Business Analytics has been one of the most popular programs, and it's in top 50 programs as per the QS rankings. Finance, we have MIS, Management and Information Systems, Supply Chain and Operations Management. We have engineering programs in biomedical engineering, bioinformatics, civil, chemical engineering, electrical and computer engineering, one of the most popular programs. And from College of Urban Planning, we have a program in city design that is also STEM designated. And we have a summer intake for applied economics program, and it's also STEM designated graduate program. Our marketing program has been highlighted in the top 50 programs as per the QS ranking, with an average median salary of $115,000. It's very high return on investment and great career opportunities. 32% growth is expected. Our business analytics students also were able to find jobs within the first 6 months, 94%, great return on investment, and the great internship opportunities, as 52% of our graduate students were able to complete their internships. MIS, Masters of Information Systems. It's the best program for students who would like to continue their master's degree and they have a technical background, or for those students who are from business background and they want to shift their careers towards technology. MIS was ranked as number 4 best graduate program as per the Forbes, and 100% of our students were able to find jobs within the first 6 months. When it comes to admission criteria, at University of Illinois, Chicago, we only accept 4 years of undergraduate education or 16 years of education. The estimated CGPA will be 55 out of 100 for business programs, and we do require GRE of 308 with and it is waived off only for one program with 2.2. I do recommend students to have 3.3 as UIC is a highly ranked demanding university, and estimated is 52 out of 100. GRE is waived off for all engineering programs except electrical and computer engineering. IELTS 6.5 with no score. The important dates. So we are about to approach the deadline for fall intake for graduate programs is April 1st. And we also have a summer intake for undergraduate programs on April 15th. The programs for summer will start in May 10th, and for fall we do not charge by semester, by course per credit hour. We charge for a range of credits. And see here, for example, the College of Business who would like apply for summer, we have great scholarships up to 8,000, and you can actually check maybe for Bangladesh, we might have a higher scholarship, and the tuition fee will be $5,000 less for those students who will start in summer for undergraduate programs. The program will be approximately 30,000 to 1,000 undergraduate for fall, and if they start in summer, it's around $25,000. We have almost finished the presentation for UIC. Just wanted to remember that UIC's business programs are great return on investment and great career opportunities, as 100%, 90 to 100% of our students were able to find jobs within the 6 months. Their average median salary from $87,000 to $115,000. And UIC is a top tier 1 public research university and on the 25th place among public universities in the country. We have a great career opportunities. Almost 70% of our students were able to do their internship while they were at UIC. We are working with 300 plus companies who recruit students on campus, including Deloitte, Google, PwC, and others. And Chicago is the home for 40 plus 500 Fortune companies, hubs, and that opens more doors for our students. And of course, we do offer guaranteed paid internship. I just would like to highlight here the College of Architecture. The UIC Chicago is one of the places where the first skyscraper was built, and the Burj Khalifa was also designed by Chicago-based design company. And our College of Urban Planning is ranked higher than Harvard University. It's on the 6th place, and College of Engineering is ranked higher than Princeton University. It's on the 8th place for the best value university. So the next university is University of Massachusetts, Boston, UMass Boston, top tier 1 public research university. Look at our campus. We have an oceanfront campus located in downtown Boston. Boston is a capital for technology, innovation, careers, and global student. It's a global city. University of Massachusetts Boston is on 104th place among top public schools, and Boston has been on the 25th place as the best place to live. It's a high quality life. Also, 12 of 500 Fortune companies are located in Boston, and it's only 3 hours drive from New York. Boston is a technology and innovation hub. Companies like Amazon, Mitsubishi Electric, Google, Cambridge campus are located in Boston. And we do work on different partnerships, and we have different research projects, around 500 companies that recruit students on campus. We have a prestigious partnership with Dana-Farber Harvard Cancer Center or the Venture Development Center. And Ashish Ahuja was one of the students who found a job after doing his graduate program in IT. We also offer housing for undergraduate students on campus, and for graduate students, we have apartments offered by Shorelight, and undergraduate students will also can have fun of free kayaking and sailing at Boston Harbor. When it comes to our undergraduate programs, I've listed here the STEM designated program because computer science was one of the mostly desired programs to have the highest demand. And we also have an engineering and programs and biochemistry and others. When it comes to the requirement for UMass Boston for College of Business Administration, first of all, for IELTS, it's 6.0. We accept TOEFL and Duolingo 100. For College of Business Administration, the high school requirements are 47.5 and SAT is not required. And for College of Engineering, it's 50% or above. When it comes to our graduate programs, we offer STEM designated graduate programs in business analytics. And also we have accounting program, finance and management, masters in information technology are also STEM designated programs. We have an MBA program that is 36 credits, 1-year MBA with 11 types of specializations in accounting, business analytics, digital marketing, all the way until supply chain and service management. And we also have masters in computer science at UMass Boston. When it comes to the admission criteria, we accept for the College of Management from 57 out of 100%, or for computer science, 55 out of 100. And we do accept 3 and 4 years undergraduate degree at UMass Boston. What about the English language criteria? So we accept TOEFL 90 for College of Management, IELTS 6.5, or Duolingo 110. And for computer science, it's 79 in TOEFL, 6.0 in IELTS, and 100 in Duolingo. At UMass Boston, we have a subjective review, which means that documents would be sent to faculty members, and it usually takes up to 30 business days to get the reply for a student. And additional documents are also required, like qualifying degree, recommendation letters, and they have to be with a signature, statement of purpose, and CV is required. For College of Computer Science program, GRE is required, 306 with 155 in quant part. One of the programs I would like to highlight, and we have a summer intake for our MBA program, and we have one price tuition fee for MBA program at UMass Boston, $25,000. Where else you'll find top tier 1 university MBA program for $25,000 only at UMass Boston. So if you have interest in this program, you're welcome to apply, and we do accept Duolingo. What about the price? The price at UMass Boston, so you saw that it's $25, but in general, the price per semester for our master programs are $18,000 for 12 credit hours. And our master programs usually are 30 credit hours. So the estimated fee for entire program will be $45,000. $45,000 to $47,000, and the price per credit hour will be $1,500. We offer scholarship for graduate students up to $2,000 per year. For undergraduate students, the tuition fee estimated cost is $17,000. We have accommodation also up to $10,000, and insurance. We also have dining options for graduate students, and the yearly tuition fee for graduate students will be $36,000. And we offer scholarship for undergraduate students of $5,000, so they will get $20,000 for 4 years. Important deadlines. We will have a deadline for our application for UMass Boston for summer as soon as possible for MBA program, and for fall intake it's August, but this is the deadline for like submitting the to be on campus. So I would recommend to submit applications by middle of April. That's some highlights from the UMass Boston. So if you think of UMass Boston, there is also one more thing I want to mention is we have an assistantship opportunities available at UMass Boston. UMass Boston College of Management, the programs that students study, they have a high return on investment. The salaries from 100K and above. For computer science, also high salaries, good job opportunities available in Boston, more than 9,000 software engineer jobs. And of course, an opportunities to work in 500 Fortune companies like Google, TripAdvisor, General Electric, and others. So the last university I would like to highlight is University of the Pacific in California. Our University of the Pacific in California is located in Stockton. We have two campuses, Stockton and San Francisco. It's the University of the Pacific was voted as the best in the West as per the Princeton Review. It's on the 96th place among national universities. And our campus is located near to Silicon Valley, and the highest data science program paid is in California. So our business program is AACSB accredited, and 94% of our graduates were able to find jobs within 3 months only. What about the College of Engineering? College of Engineering, Computer Science. Our professors are experts from different industries, and they've worked in top IT companies like Google, Cisco System, PayPal, and Pandora. Our engineering school is in 50 best engineering programs. Here are the programs for undergraduate students that are STEM designated, including computer science and computer engineering, actuarial science, mathematics, physics. And our university is the only university in the Pacific that offers paid built-in co-op for undergraduate students, and our undergraduate students earn up to $3,700 per month during their co-op, and they don't only earn money, and they also gain experience from working in top IT companies like Cisco Systems, Aruba, Intel, NVIDIA, and others. Our undergraduate admission criteria for Bangladesh will be 2.5 as per American CGPA, or 2 out of 5 for international direct entry. Or it has to be 3Ds, or we do accept 80% as per the UCAS points. Stockton. So our campus is located in Stockton, and Stockton offers 1,100 jobs for software engineers. The population is only 300 1,000 people, but it's only 90 minutes drive from San Francisco. So the living cost will be much more affordable and cheaper. And the top IT companies are located in Stockton, like Amazon, Nvidia, Intel, Uber, Salesforce, and others. And why did I mention it? Because we have our programs in computer science, business analytics, finance, accounting, and engineering in our campus in Stockton. I would like to highlight the business analytics program, and we also have a summer intake for business analytics program. Business analytics program is STEM designated, and it has high return on investment of salary of $98,000 and above. And we also offer certification in business data analytics. It's a 3-semester program, and we have a great scholarship for business analytics program of 25%. Finance is also a STEM designated program, and finance students, together with their studies, they will have a hands-on experience. They will have an opportunity to manage a student fund of $4 million, and they can with investment professionals, and they can also have trading in Wall Street. And we also cover first level of CFA exam, and built-in internship opportunities are available for finance and business analytics students. Both programs have 25% built-in scholarship. And the next program that I would like to emphasize is computer science. Computer science is the best place to study in California. It's a campus near to Silicon Valley. Our program is STEM designated, and we do cover important courses from data science, virtual reality, machine learning, and programming languages. Program takes around 18 months to 2 years, and we have a summer intake for computer science. We also have an engineering Master of Science in Engineering Science, and with concentrations in civil engineering, computer and electrical and computer science engineering, engineering management, and mechanical engineering. For engineering management, it's one of the most popular programs among engineering graduates. We cover important topics like applications in engineering, systems engineering, and also the great careers are expecting our engineering management students, like construction manager. They can work as a project managers or financial engineers and others. So, and the last program we have is in San Francisco. San Francisco is #1 in the world for innovation. 53 plus for Fortune 500 companies are located there, and the population is 884,000. But San Francisco, we have a Master of Data Science program in fall intake. The data science program students will benefit also from the capstone project that they will do with one of the San Francisco-based companies. It's 4-semester STEM designated program, no GRE, no GMAT, Duolingo is accepted. They have an opportunity to do their internship and also up to 3 years to stay back in the US to do their optional internship. And in San Francisco, data scientists have the highest median salary, an average of $153,000. As I have explained, 4th semester and the last semester will be the capstone project. Our students were able to find internships and co-ops within their first semester in data science, as a data science or machine learning engineers or data analysts. Omkar is one of the students for electrical engineering who had his co-op in Silicon Valley, in Abbott. And we also have here is the requirements for admissions. So we do accept 6.5 out of 10 or 55%, or for business analytics or finance programs. For data science and computer science, we accept 6 out of 10 or 50%. No GRE, no GMAT, IELTS 6.5, or if you have below like 6.0, you can go for an AMAP program, Duolingo 100. The important part is the price. The price for graduate direct students in business analytics is $14,000. However, they will have a scholarship of $3,700 per semester. So the tuition fee will be $11,000 only per semester. So entire program will cost $37,000. For computer science program, we have a scholarship of $1,000 per semester. It's $4,000 total. So the total tuition cost will be $43,000 for computer science programs. We also, for MS in finance and business analytics, the price is the same. They have 25% scholarship. What about data science? Data science is $12,700 per semester. The entire program for semester will cost $47,000 for data science program. And for MS in engineering, the program will cost $43,000 for entire program. And for business analytics, computer science, we have summer intake. And I also would like to specify that for computer science, we also accept students from different backgrounds. We have a housing options in Stockton. For summer, it will cost even $3,000, $3,700, I guess, yeah. And for fall and spring, we have also housing options for our graduate students. And for the first semester, I would highly recommend to all students include comfortable accommodations for our Stockton campus. We have also housing options in San Francisco. It's optional since it's a graduate program, but it's a great opportunity as students can stay in the comfortable apartments. And about the deadline for summer intake is up April 1st, but we all know that we need time to apply for visa. So please apply for summer intake before March 1st. And for undergraduate students, for summer intake, the prices will be cheaper for $10,000. And we have huge scholarships available from $20,000 to $30,000 for undergraduate students. You can check it with our representative in Bangladesh, the exact amount. We have the general scholarships at UOP for undergraduate students. So this is pretty much of my presentation for UOP. Just to summarize, MS in computer science have the highest number of job opportunities in California. Students without computer science degree can obtain MS degree in UOP. For business analytics, you get the certification, you get the high return on investment of salary of $98,000, built-in internship, and capstone project with industry. For MS in finance, also the opportunity to run the investment fund, CFA level 1 exam will be covered. And finally, when you earn more, but you pay less for your accommodation because the earnings for computer scientists in Stockton, for example, $14,000 higher than in other states. And job opportunities available. You are close to San Francisco. Anytime students can go and enjoy San Francisco, only 90 minutes drive. That is it. I would be happy to answer your questions.
Well, dear students, before you have the question, thank you so much, Ms. Dana Seribak and Mr. Adendra Kobos for your amazing presentation regarding your all signature universities. And particularly, we have students who will ask question here. But before the student asks the question, I wanted to advocate on behalf of one student to Mr. Kobos. Regarding undergrad admission. We have a student here, Riyad Mahmoud Sagar. Can you open your video so that you can interact as well? Mr. Riyad Mahmoud Sagar had completed his bachelor's long back and having experience of work for last 18 years as a head of marketing in a proper company in Bangladesh, in Dhaka. Now, he is looking for to have an admission in the undergrad program, and for him, we have already applied to Adelphi University and also to University of Dayton and as well to University of Pacific and two other, Gonzaga University as well. Now, the question is, The student had 3 years of bachelor's in commerce, having IELTS 5.5 and Duolingo 95. Now, with this, he has a SpanTran evaluation where the SpanTran evaluated his degree as an associate degree, in equivalent to US equivalency. So the student wished to get admission to undergrad program for 2 years because he's looking for international student loan from us through Mpower. So, Mr. Kobos, can you interact with Sagar? Sagar, please have your question. I've already advocated, but you can speak. Yes, Sagar.
Oh, Sagar.
Unmute.
Thank you, Omar sir. I'm very kind of you, sir. As our respected Omar sir said that I have over 18 years experience in marketing sector. I completed my graduation here in Bangladesh. Is equivalent as a bachelor degree here in Bangladesh, but as a spectrum evaluation, they evaluate my certification as an associate degree. But now I intend to study in bachelor degree. Am I allowed for that as for next 3 or 4 years for that based on my certificate evaluation?
So my question for you is, you want undergraduate, correct? Undergraduate degree?
Yes, as a equivalent of US is an undergraduate.
Perfect. And what are you looking to study?
I'm looking to study to complete my graduation in business sector. Though I'm graduate in Bangladesh, but equivalent as a US undergraduate.
So now you want an undergraduate program from a degree in, let's say, Adelphi, a business degree, correct?
You're right, correct.
Perfect. So from everything you've said, we would need to see what your scores are. Not only for high school, even though it's been a long time since high school, we just need to review that in order to be able to see your GPA. Do you have that by any chance at the top of your head?
Okay, in that case, I'd like to share you all of my certificates to you.
Yes, that's okay. I can also, you can look at them on your own time as well. In order to get admitted to the International Direct Program, you would require a 3.0 GPA, which would equal to around 50% for Bangladesh level entry requirements. Now, additional to that, the Duolingo required is 110. We do have an option for you to take an accelerator program, not only here, but also in University of Dayton, that you only require 90. Let me go ahead and share my screen very quickly. Maybe this will help help you visualize exactly what I'm talking about. And we can run through it, all right? So from my screen, as you can see, for an international direct undergraduate degree, we require a 3.0 GPA or 50 percentile. Now, if you can also enter with a Duolingo of 90 with a US GPA of 2.5 GPA, which equals to 45 percentile. My recommendation to you would be to retake the Duolingo, since it's so accessible to be able to do from home. Retake it, aim for a 110, because that way you'll, this accelerator program costs an additional cost. So you can still eligible to apply with that one. My recommendation would be for you to retake the Duolingo for you to get a score like around 110 or above, okay? After that, we would be able to assess in order for you to be able to get entry. Are you looking for the summer or the fall?
I like to go for summer.
Perfect. Then I recommend for you to start the application even without the Duolingo scores. The moment, because that way we have you in the queue, we start processing everything. We want to make sure we have everything ready for New York. And then once you retake the Duolingo, bam, you're in. And if not, that's no problem. You can still get in through the accelerator program with the Duolingo you have. So no matter what, you are able to go there for the summer. All right. But we need you to get on this right now. Like, I want you to start applying. I want you to start talking with the whole organization, with Mr. Omar himself, just to make sure that we're ready to take the next step, regardless of what your Duolingo score is. Okay?
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Very kind of you.
Any more questions regarding Adelphi? Yeah, go ahead.
We have a student named Avanti. She is a good student, already applied to Auburn University and as well to University of Pacific. She completed her high school secondary with a good GPA, and her IELTS unfortunately expired, but she's again sitting. IELTS is 7.5. So she is here.
Okay.
Avanti, can you speak and question to Ms. Dana Sirbayak about your admission?
Yeah.
Yeah, Avanti, where are you? Avanti or Tasmia on behalf of Avanti.
Hi, Abonti. So,
yes, Avanti, can you speak? Or Tasmia on behalf of Avanti to question to Ms. Dana about your application that has been made.
Okay, hello, Ms. Dana. I would like to ask on behalf of Abunti. She has already IELTS 7.5 and she's sitting for Duolingo exam next week. So what are the requirements of the Duolingo score? And also she's going for graphic designing. So what are the opportunities for her further?
Okay, so which major Abunti you're looking for? Graphic design?
She's applying for graphic designing, yeah. In Auburn University.
In Auburn University. For Auburn University, I would need to check with my colleague. I can share, like, you can give me your contacts, or you can like check with the Zohib, because we do not have the requirements for Auburn University for a graphic design. But what program are you applying at University of the Pacific?
The same program.
Graphic design. Are you sure it's a graphic design? Because yeah, we have a graphic design. So you can actually contact like what you will need your IELTS 6.5 or Duolingo 110, and yes, 110 for Duolingo. At UOP we do accept for summer or fall intake.
She had a mock test and already had 115 score, so she'll be sitting for that. She already applied to University of Pacific, but her parents wants her to get admitted to Auburn. She is a self-funding student. They are affluent and they want the admission immediately on summer. So please advise, because I've already applied through Shorelight, the application and everything. Will pass you the detail.
Yeah, if you can email me your details, I will follow up with an admission counselors and I will check where do you have applications within the Shorelight portal. I'll also check who is your recruitment manager for Auburn University and admission counselor. Yeah, if Mr. Omar, if you can just email me or I can follow up. Yeah. I
will email you and Mr. Kobos about Riyadh Sagar, both. So we have other students here. Pijush, Nafasa, and Human Kabir. Mr. Human Kabir is here. He is assistant manager of a very profile hospital in Lab 8. He is intending to take flight to USA. So I would like to ask him that whether he has any question to you and Mr. Kobos. হুমায়ুন কবির সাহেব, আপনি একটু আনমিউট করেন আর আপনার প্রশ্ন থাকলে ইউনিভার্সিটি সম্পর্কে আপনি জিজ্ঞেস করতে পারেন। হুমায়ুন সাহেব, Mr. Humayun, anybody there? Mr. Humayun, anybody there? Sanjay, ask Humayun. Anybody who wish to ask? Tanzib, raise hand. Okay, go ahead, Tanzib.
Hi, Tanjib. Tanjib, you can unmute yourself.
Tanjib, can you please unmute your mic and then speak?
Tanjib, can you hear us? Can you please unmute your mic and please speak up because you have raised your hand? Mic-টা একটু unmute করতে পারবেন?
1 second.
তানজিবের পক্ষ থেকে আমি কোশ্চেনটা করতে চাইছি অ্যাকচুয়ালি সে জানতে চাইছে তার এমওআই আছে এমওআই দিয়ে কি সে কোনো ইউএস ইউনিভার্সিটিতে অ্যাডমিশন পাবেন কিনা
All right. Okay. On behalf of Tanzib, he wanted to know he has MOI, medium of instruction. So with that, can he get admission to any prospective university?
Yes, good question. So with a medium of instruction in English, we still cannot accept it. The students still have to do either as per the university requirements. So like it should be like Duolingo, IELTS, or TOEFL. And in my university that I have represented, we accept Duolingo in UMass Boston and University of the Pacific, but at UIC, Duolingo is not accepted neither for undergraduate nor for postgraduate students.
The same goes for my universities. We still need that English examination. We do take Duolingo at Adelphi and the University of Dayton, as well as IELTS, TOEFL, ITEP, etc.
Any more question by Mr. Piyush? Anybody wanted to ask Piyush? Sorry, that must be short of time. Yeah, Piyush, go on, please. To Mr. Kobos or Ms. Dana?
Thank you, sir, for getting chance for me. So I am Piyush Kanti Roy from Bangladesh. I have completed my B.Pharm in 2009 and my MS degree in nutrition and food science in 2021. In between that, I have 11 years of pharmaceutical experience and 5 years teaching experience in pharmacy department. So now I want to study in MS degree in pharmacy in US. So have I any chance to get admission in US university in PharmD or MS in clinical pharmacology?
Well, so from what the master's programs that we actually have, with the background that you have, I personally do not have anything specifically to that degree. Would you be able to repeat exactly the program you're looking for?
Actually, sir, I have completed B.Pharm, Bachelor of Pharmacy.
Yes, yes.
My graduation in Bachelor of Pharmacy. Now I would like to study in Master in Clinical Pharmacology.
Yes, okay. That is a very specific degree. I actually do not offer it in the universities that I have. Donna, I'm not sure if you do in your portfolio.
No, yeah, thank you, Piyush, but we do not have the programs pharmacology or pharmacy.
I see that Tanjib wrote that he has he wants to know about International American University. I'm guessing that's an American university. My recommendation would be to contact Zohaib directly, as he handles accounts with that university for American University, okay? We'll be able to help out for Tanjib. Guys, any more questions? We're here to help you out. We want you to learn about the universities, the experience, the opportunities. Please make sure to unmute yourself if you have any questions.
Yeah, hello. I have one question.
Perfect. Thank you so much for joining.
I have finished my undergraduate program from China about oil and gas engineering. So I am looking right now project management major, but I didn't completed my IELTS or Duolingo. I have MOI, but I have only one question. If I can finish the Duolingo, they can accept, right?
Yes.
But also accepting UK. The problem is UK sometimes for some students they're rejecting after getting the admission or after arriving in UK. This kind of problem have in USA or not? I'm confused. So I need to be clear that.
What is your specific question about the immigration that you'll face problem in the immigration or what? Exactly.
No. After arriving in the school, sometimes of the university, they are rejecting Duolingo. They cannot accept. This kind of problem have in UK.
No. So, and the universities where we offer, if you apply with Duolingo, once you arrive, you just register to your courses. There is no problems. If there is any problem, we'll tell you it during the admission period, not after arrival. In terms of the program, you are looking for project management, right? So we have a more closer program I can offer you is the engineering management program, because they I think I've also highlighted that program today at University of the Pacific in California. We have Masters in Engineering, and we have an engineering management program, because the engineering management programs can obtain careers as project engineers, construction managers, project managers, and because you will be covering the project management related courses like engineering project management, introduction to data analytics, financial accounting, and others. Yeah, so that can be a good pathway, like good option for you for project management. I want to check with Alejandro if you have any programs for project management.
Yeah, again, I also have, we also have engineering management. You said you were petroleum and gas for your undergraduate, correct?
Yes.
What is the exact degree that you were that you grabbed from this university in China?
Petroleum engineering.
Fantastic. All right. And that is a 4-year degree, correct?
Yes.
All right. So we do take Duolingo at University of Dayton. I'm going to place this link for you to be able to see exactly what the program is. And at the same time, my recommendation for you would be to check exactly what the program offers, because you want to make sure that you're covering the basics that you want, as well as any of the specializations or different specializations or certifications that you can take, okay? If you actually click on these, you'll be able to see what the course actually is about, just so that you have a more informed decision on what you're getting yourself into. Fantastic program. Really is a great need for these sort of, pretty much engineering management itself is a great component of a different master's. My only thing is we would need to see your GPA, as well as you would require the GRE for you to be able to get into this program. Do you have a GRE available?
No, I don't have.
All right, so if you really want this program, you would need a GRE of the following. I just placed it. As well as you would need a Duolingo of 105. Now, again, to that, I actually wasn't even aware that that was happening in the UK, that sometimes you get to your university and they say, no, you need to take it. No, here, this is why we have a process that's called the conditional offer letter, where we review your whole application and give all of the information and pretty much an acceptance before you even actually arrive, okay?
Okay.
So again, if you are interested in the engineering management, we can absolutely assess based on your GPA, but you would also require the Duolingo and the GRE for my university.
Okay. Thank you so much, Alejandra and Dana.
You're welcome.
Okay. See you.
Tandeep, you have a question? Tandeep, you have a question?
Yes, I have a question. Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
We can hear you.
All right, this is Abdul Mahmoud. All right. I've been in job in past 8 years, and I've been in some prominent countries over here in Bangladesh. Like my job, last job was in Chevron, Bangladesh. So the thing is, I'm not that much good at like, programming and, with like coding sort of stuff. So I would like to ask you that there are other subjects are there like without programming or, coding sort of stuffs like STEM designated, like the business analytics or I know engineering management. What do you suggest me to go for that will flourish my career afterwards? I don't have to have that much hustles after graduation over there in the United States.
Absolutely. Well, my first question is, what was your undergraduate degree in?
All right. I completed my Bachelor in Science in Tripoli, Electric and Electronics Engineering in American International University of Bangladesh from AIUB, which is Go. All right, so that is one of the most well-known university here in Bangladesh, private university. And now I'm planning, of course, I'm determined to go to United States. Let's see what happens. But I am so much concerned about my future career just because of I'm not that much into like coding or that sort of stuff.
At all. That's why there's different tangents that you can take that will really utilize and boost your career, especially within the STEM designated programs without actually having to code. I'm going to lay some options, and I know Donna also has fantastic programs. Quick thing, did you say you worked for Chevron?
Yeah.
Chevron, as in Chevron Texaco, the natural gas?
Yes.
Oh, my father worked there for 25 years. My father worked there for 25 years. We're a Chevron family. So yeah, absolutely. Let me go ahead and explain some of the components that you can actually take. You mentioned business analytics. Now, business analytics is the future. STEM designated to be able to extrapolate data, use it for business decisions. It's a fantastic program that we offer. The good thing about these programs is that they're pretty much accepted regardless of what undergraduate degree you might have. However, the one that I want to show you the most is Masters in Information Systems. Have you heard about this program before?
I'm not pretty much concerned about this program. Like, what I mean that is this program is so much, jammed with coding and something like that.
That is exactly
I'm
why.
afraid of coding, I don't
know
why.
That is, hey, I'm afraid of coding too. So this is why I love the Masters in Information Systems program, because you can choose if you want to code or not. Let me go ahead and show you exactly what I mean. This program
I don't want to code, but I want a good career afterwards, of course.
All right. Absolutely. The Masters in Information System, like I told you in the presentation, and now you can see my screen, it's one of the, Donna, correct me, is it number 1 or number 4 of most in demand in the United States?
Number 4.
Number 4. They're everywhere.
MIS, Masters in
System. Thank you so much, Anna. And the beauty of this is you don't code specifically. It's engineering, which is your background, with business, with the future that is happening right now. STEM designated degree, extremely affordable, no GMAT or GRE required, and you can specialize in IT management, business analytics, security, or departments in the business, or departments in computer science and engineering. So this is why you choose. You do not need to code. However, this is my recommendation, and I'm going to share 3 links for you to look at the business analytics programs that we offer and the Masters in Information Systems, because you need to go into each one of these courses and see specifically what you're going to be taking. All right. The 3 are fantastic opportunities in Dayton, and Adelphi, and in Cleveland State University. Regardless of which one you choose, you don't need a GRE. Okay. The only thing that we would be missing would be your grade. We would need to know exactly what your grade was, so we can give you a better knowledge of if you'd be able to qualify or not. Okay, but great options.
My last grade was above 60%, 62.5%, maybe more than that, maybe. Not that much good. I don't claim my grade was not that much good, but yeah, I have a
no worries at all. Like I said before, you only require 52% to get into the MIS program, as well as the business analytics programs. You can also get in without having to with the scores that you actually have. So all you're missing is an English exam. Have you taken any?
No, not yet. I'm planning to sit in Duolingo exam or IELTS within a couple of weeks.
The IELTS, because if you want Masters in Information Systems, you're going to need the IELTS for Cleveland State University. If you want Business Analytics in New York or in University of Dayton, they take Duolingo. Okay, so 3 great options.
I would like to say something.
I will go for Duolingo. I'll.
I think you're muted, Sabdir, but if you want Duolingo, that's completely fine. The first and second option in business analytics, which again is great, are absolutely able for you to get into those. Okay.
Tanzib, you have a question, right? Because we are short of time.
I have a
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell within a nutshell. Last week, I got I-20 from a university which name is International American University, which was in California, I just want to ask you something about a loan procedure. Am I?
Sorry, we actually do not work with that university.
Okay, so I have to try another university, okay?
Sorry, I'm not understanding
Hello?
the question.
Losing.
I want to ask you a question. I want to ask you a question like, hello? Can you hear me, please?
Not really.
Tanzib, can you
actually,
can you write your message? Type your message.
Okay, I text you.
Yeah,
is it okay for everyone?
Yeah, you text here, then Mr. Kobos and Ms. Dana, either of them will reply you what is your question, because their voice is not clear, letting us. Anybody else want to ask a question?
Yes, I wanted to offer the previous students, sorry, did you speak to Sadir? Right?
Yes, the Sadir, please make sure to provide your options as well.
I also shared with you the options for business analyst for MIS program at UIC and MS in IT program at UMass Boston, and the business analytics program for UMass Boston and University of the Pacific. And at University of the Pacific, we have a good scholarship. If you would go for a master's in business analytics, we have a scholarship of $11,000. So it's 25%, and there is no GRE or GMAT, and the Duolingo is accepted in UMass Boston and the University of the Pacific. Okay, just make sure that you copy the links.
All right. Yeah, I do understand you. All right, I'll think about that, and I will talk to Arona International regarding that, of course. Thank you for your information so far. That was so helpful.
Have a great day. Thank you so much.
Okay.
All right, you're most welcome. And it's a great pleasure to having you here. Thank you very much.
Thanks, everyone.
I appreciate it.
So it's a pleasure to have all the students. I was expecting more, but as today is weekend, and most of them are working professionals. So we just started off, and I think Mr. Kobos and Ms. Dana, more session we will arrange with more students, and these are all good students with a good profile, working profile, and whoever is interested, like we have students here, we already applied, we shall email you, and like Sabbir and Tanzib and many others, Pijush is here, Mr. Humayun. So let them come to office and see which of the universities they want to get enrolled out of the 6 universities, and we'll get back to you. And thank you so much for this amazing presentation. The recorded version, I'll send it to you, and at the same time, we'll keep in touch with all the other students, and we'll campaign more for more students to promote Bangladeshi students to USA, because there are many matters now to USA regarding Bangladeshi student, and they are welcoming, your country is welcoming Bangladeshi student. And I think the Bangladesh student should know the possibilities and explore more opportunities concerning US education, because they can make their next generation build in USA after the education as well, under F1 status visa. So anyway, thank you so much all for this amazing webinar, and we hope that we look forward to the student and as well to more universities from Dana and from Kobos as well, Mr.
Thank you all so much. It really has been a pleasure. Absolutely, really appreciate you all. And like you just said, the United States is welcoming all Bangladeshi students. So we want to see you all there. And it's just a pleasure being able to work with you all. Thank you all so much.
Thank you. That was an amazing presentation by both of you. Hope to see you soon again.
Hope to see you too. Hope to see all your applications.
Thank you, Mr. Kobos, for joining with us. Thank you so much.
Take care, bye-bye, and I'll immediately contact regarding Riyadh Sagar to Mr. Kobos. Thank you so much. Take care.
Thank you all.
Thank you. Bye.